So here is where we started the month, on the beach in St. Augustine, and now getting to the end of the month. We've learned a lot from this experience. There's some kites flying, and it's a kind of a chilly day out here today, but it's beautiful as always. Lots of birds. What I've learned is that videotaping yourself doing poetry is boring because you have to listen to the poem again before you can post it to make sure it's not too terrible. And that when you first start posting, lots of people will look, and by the end you only have one or two watching. Poetry is a tough sell, but I also have learned how to post things on YouTube, make little movies, and had a good time this month. So I want to thank you to my fellow poets for joining me in this. They were all writing new poems, and I'm very impressed with that. And that's what I'll be doing next year. Thank you. One of the other things I learned is that you cannot do a poem in the middle of a raging wind and post it on Facebook. It won't come out. This poem won an honorable mention in a recent poetry magazine. Surprisingly enough, though, they didn't publish it, but at least it won something. This is called Don't Call Her California, and it has a little coda. Some reporter made the mistake of saying Florida reminded him of the new California, thereby infuriating this author. When you call her the new California, sit back and watch La Florida curl into the fetal position. We know you meant well, y'all, but hell, this ain't the new West Coast at all. The Seminoles roamed through palmettos, drinking their black drink in the swamps, bore their children on their backs, children who learned to be so quiet they wouldn't cry so they couldn't be found and captured by their conquerors. We are the end product of the escapees who slipped away from plantations, joining their Seminole friends, creating their own communities based on independence once promised to all. We are the end destination of 1 million northern Jews who threw away their shoes and digged their socks and sandals. Those lucky few destined to survive, never to forget, came to the land of flowers to be free and thrive. We are the shores where the Cubanos dipped their toes into the sands of release, leaving from Camarioca, and later the Marielitas, who were stuffed like fluff into a pillow, boats so packed they overturned the wind, and tide they rode to freedom. Frozen and sickly and sad myself, I came from the frigid north, found the world in your thin glades, huddled in the shade of your live oaks, your pines, your bitternut hickories. I have hidden beneath your cypress knees, and you have sheltered me. You always sheltered me. You were shelter for so many, landing zone with ocean view, the original port of call for Ponce de Leon, the Huguenots, the feisty British, too. You were never new. You were first. Thank you.